Hey, tubers.
Hello.
Yeah, we're at the new house doing some staining. So one of Mythbusters, you guys are dead then.
Yeah, one of the Mythbuster guys died. It wasn't the main two characters. I don't know which one he was. So if anybody out there can figure out which Mythbuster died, please let me know. That would be a big help.
Oh, how was that one show? What were you watching yesterday?
Which one?
Were you watching something?
I was watching a football game
Football game?
between the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys
Go
rock.
Cowboys!
Beat those Eagles up.
Yeah, those Eagles suck. I gotta tell the YouTubers though, that Eagles-Cowboys game reminded me of the night I went to see Bon Jovi. There were a couple of drunken laddies behind me. Yes, I said laddies for you Irish people watching out there. There were a couple of drunk peeps sitting behind me at the Bon Jovi, chanting E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles, anxiously waiting one of the biggest rock bands on the planet.
What's up with it? I haven't watched the Pawn Stars lately. How's that show doing?
It's doing fantastic, actually. It's one of the best shows on TV.
And what's up with it? What's the oddest thing they ever had on there?
A ball and chain from the, God knows how long ago, from the 1930s, I think, one of those old ball and chains.
Mm-hmm. Did they buy it?
Yeah. And Chumley took it and accidentally broke one of the display cases with it.
Oh, I think I saw that one, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, shit, I lost money on this job.
Uh-huh. Oh, the dining room chair, when he opened up the seat, it's a toilet seat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't like it towards the end, he forgot to close the tailgate?
Yeah, the old man gives the seat to Corey to deliver across Vegas to some house, and Corey put it back in the truck. He forgot to close the tailgate. The chair falls down and breaks into a million pieces.
I wonder if they ever fixed it.
I have no idea. That was one of the memorable shows, though. That was a good show. That was a good episode.
Oh yeah, tubers, you want to see what the hell was in my tire?
He screwed his tire.
This is what was in my tire. You know how many of those patch things I had to put in? Like 3.
Uh-huh.
And that gunk stuff, I put so much of that gunk stuff in there, you won't believe. I think it sealed it. If it didn't, it's just slowly something to bear with, you know? Not like a leak that drives you up, stain up the wall. Do you know who I miss at Mythbusters?
Huh.
Carrie.
Who?
Carrie.
Who's
The
she?
redhead.
Oh, her.
She's not on there now.
She's not?
No, because she's pregnant.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she was pregnant, yeah.
You know who I like on Pawn Stars?
Oh,
Peaches.
Peaches, I saw Peaches, but I didn't.
You forget what she looks like.
I admit, I don't watch that show that often. If I do, it's because there's nothing else good on.
I got you.
It's one of those shows I'll watch, but it's like, if there's nothing good on, I'll watch it.
Whew.
But I'm getting sick of American Idol.
Oh, what's that?
Are you getting sick of American Idol?
I was always sick of American Idol.
There's no point.
No, there's not.
How many of those people that run for that, how many actually people make it?
Not a hell of a lot.
Okay, maybe like maybe the first few, you know what I mean? Like, I think the only one that really made it is Kelly
Clarkson?
Clarkson, that's it. That's it. After that, I think American Idol fell apart.
Yeah.
Like, who else makes a big career like her?
Bon Jovi.
No.
Chris Daughtry.
I'm talking about American
Chris
Idol.
Daughtry.
What?
Chris Daughtry.
Yeah, who's he? I forget.
He was one of the idols. He's doing good now.
Alright, I never heard of him, then probably.
He's on my iPod. I'll blast my earbuds later and let you listen.
Is Jerry Springer still on?
I think he is, yeah.
That show's hilarious.
Yeah, it is funny. I love when people beat each other up in the audience.
You know those chairs are not technically real.
They're not?
Come on, you think an average person can lift up those chairs?
No.
Come on, Mike. I don't think that show's even. No, that show's not even alive. So what they could have done is they could have stopped the cameras. I mean, they should have. They could probably edit that part out, switch the chairs out for plastic ones or cheap, rubber ones.
Yeah.
Come on, especially when they bang it on someone's head. Don't you need a person been knocked out, knocked out on the ground by now?
I think so. There's a movie called Nothing to Lose. Tim Robbins and Martin Lawrence are in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Tim Robbins plays a marketing director at a company in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
And Martin Lawrence plays a criminal in Los Angeles.
Okay.
So what happens was, Tim Robbins' boss asked him a favor, and I forget what happened, how that whole thing went. But Tim Robbins goes home to his wife, right?
Yeah.
And earlier in the movie, the wife told him that her sister would be in for a few weeks with their fiance.
Yeah.
So Nick comes home, and after something good happened at work, and he came home with flowers for his wife. And he heard a noise upstairs, and he didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
So he saw two people laying in a bed, getting fucking one another.
This was his wife.
He jumped to the conclusion that it was his wife with another guy.
Yeah.
And he went downstairs, and in the kitchen he saw the cufflinks of his boss. So he came to the conclusion that his wife was screwing his boss.
Yeah.
So he takes a drive to vent himself out.
Yeah.
And he comes to the slum districts of Los Angeles, and Martin Lawrence gets in the car with a gun and robs him, blah, blah, blah. Tim Robbins doesn't take it too serious, takes it way too seriously, and goes off on a drive with Martin Lawrence. It's a comedy movie, but here's what I'm trying to get at. At one point in the movie, Tim Robbins and Martin Lawrence walk into a hardware store, right?
Uh-huh.
And there's a really, 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 really old guy. I think he's in the movie Wayne's World. You ever see Wayne's World?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
He's the guy with the mustache. He's the really old guy. He's owner of the hardware store.
Okay.
Well, in the R-rated version, Martin Lawrence, when they walk into the store, says, "Freeze, motherfucker."
Yeah.
In the censored version, when they walk in, he says, "Freeze, mother trucker."
Trucker?
So here's what happens. He starts yelling at the guy, blah, blah, blah. And Tim Robbins grabs the gun of Martin Lawrence and says, "You gotta talk to the guys in a calm, cool, and collected manner." He says like this. He says, "Excuse me, Henry, come here." And blah, blah, blah. He says, "We're gonna take some things and you're just gonna stand there." And Tim Robbins goes, "Now, honestly, who was more scarier?" The old man goes, "Honestly?" And Tim Robbins goes, "Mm-hmm." And he goes to Martin Lawrence, "He was scarier." And Tim Robbins says, "Really? Which part?" Now in the R-rated version, the old man goes, "Well, the freeze motherfucker part was scary."
Freeze motherfuckers was scary.
Yeah, and then in the censored version, he goes, "Well, the freeze mother trucker part was scary." James.
Yeah.
There's a joke called Blueberry Hill. Ready for this one?
Yeah.
Listen to this one. Okay. There's a classroom, right?
Yeah.
First day of school. The teacher sitting at her desk. Kids walk into the classroom one by one.
Alright.
First kid walks in. Why are you late for school?" "Well, ma'am, I was on Blueberry Hill." So second person walks in. "Why are you late for school?" "Well, ma'am, I was on Blueberry Hill." Second guy walks in. "And why are you late for school?" "Well, ma'am, I was up on Blueberry Hill." And the fourth guy walks in. "Why are you so late?" "Oh, I was on Blueberry Hill." A girl walks in. Teacher says, "Let me guess, you were on Blueberry Hill." You know what the girl says?
What?
"No, ma'am, I am Blueberry Hill."
Holy mackerel.
That's a classic.
Oh, man. I'm Blueberry Hill. Oh, man. Wonder what the teacher's reaction was on that. Want to see, oh, holy shit. Holy mackerel, what the?
Two guys are on a golf course. Let's call them Guy A and Guy B.
Okay.
Guy B is standing behind Guy A, waiting for Guy A to swing his golf club.
Uh-huh.
Guy A swings his golf club. He hears Guy B choking behind him. He turns around and says, "B, what's wrong?" B says, "Well, you just hit my balls."
Now, what did he hit his balls with?
The golf club when he went to take a
Oh,
swing.
God, okay. Oh my gosh.